to the Brilliant Kids admin for. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining this class. My name is Peter, like the admin mentioned. I will be your Edison teacher for this term. So it's nice to see many new faces and also some familiar faces as well. So first question is, does everyone have the Edison robot on them? Do they have it on them? Do they have it? Yes? Wave your hands if you do. Actually, no, just show it to me. If you have your Edison robot and your cable as well. Do you have your cable? If you don't have your cable, it should be inside. It should be inside here. So it should basically be inside here. So if you open this, I have batteries in there, but it should be, your cable should be inside here. And do you all have your batteries inside your Edison robot already? So there should be like very small AAA batteries like this. So something very small. I think ideally alkaline should be good, but just as long as you have AAA batteries, that should be all good. Okay, so does anyone, okay, just a question is, who hasn't had the Edison robot assembled yet? So I'm gonna just turn on the Edison. Who isn't at this stage yet? Who hasn't had the Edison robot lights pretty much light up? So to pretty much turn it on, you just turn it on the bottom here. Okay, so Akira, you don't have yours on. Okay, it's a bit hard to, okay, so do you have your Edison robot? Actually, I'll probably ask you to unmute. Can you unmute, Akira, and you can explain what's happening on your end? Okay, so do you have your Edison robot?
No,
No? You don't have your Edison robot on you?
I don't have any robot. My mom didn't buy one.
Okay. Well, this class is for someone who has the Edison robot, but if you're free to watch along, and when you have your Edison robot, please feel free to watch along this class after you get your Edison robot again on YouTube. Okay. Does anyone have the Edison robot? But does anyone have the Edison robot? But do not have like the lights shining? When you turn it on in the back, who doesn't have the light shining?
Please use the raise hand function so that we can see. So everyone good? We can open the back, put all the batteries in. So everyone, I assume everyone can do that. Lucas,
So just to
thumbs up. Use a thumbs up if you can do it. You have done
awesome.
it. All right.
Okay, just to
Marie Miller. Okay, good. Kaden, you have your Edison robot and the battery put in. Carmen, is it good? All right, done.
Awesome. So for anyone who does not know how to do it, just gonna tell everyone again. Just basically what you should be able to open the back of your Edison robot here. Just open it back here, and then just basically you should be able to see a bunch of you should see this cable inside the back here, and then you just put the batteries. So basically the spring part, you see the spring part here. You put the what's it called? You put the flat part of the battery against the spring, and you put the pointy part against the non-spring part here, as you can probably see. So that's pretty much how you set up your Edison robot battery. I'm just going to put this back inside. You just be careful, just slowly put this back inside. And then after you put it inside here, you just attach it. Make sure when you attach it, you pretty much have the spring part. You have the spring part against the flat part. So that's the important thing. You see the spring part? Make sure it is against the flat part. You push it in, And then after that point, you can turn it on at the very back here. You can turn it on here. And then you should see the two lights flashing. If everyone has done that, please show me on the camera your Edison robot with the two light flashing. Okay, I can see Caden. Yep, I can see Mary. Yep, Kira, you need to get your Edison robot. That's fine. Carmen, can you? Yep, I can see. Perfect. Lucas, I can see. Alex, I know you have done it. Yep, perfect. Toby, Abdul. Yep. Alice. Um, let's just wait for Alice. While we wait for Alice, does everyone have this cardboard box? Yep, perfect. Awesome. Yep, perfect. I can see Toby. I'll just wait to see how Alice is doing. Yep, perfect. I can see it. Perfect. Good job, Alice. Okay, Alex, you probably done this already. That's fine. Lucas, do you have the cardboard box? Yep, perfect. Awesome. Linus, do you have it? Okay, then you have it. Okay, you just have to get your Edison robot. That's fine. And Marie, do you have this? Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, at least to help you run your first Edison program, you have the Edison robot. You see a bunch of like black stripes. Please place your Edison robot here against the black stripes. And then what you do is press the circle button. The circle button should be here. You just press it 3 times. It should move forward. And then it will stop when it gets to the QR code. So this will just allow you to run your first Edison program. So if you press this 3 times, it will stop at the QR code. So can everyone try that? I will just leave my Edison robot here. You press the circle 3 times. Okay, wait, so I just have to. And then you should pretty much you should have you should be able to stop at least at the QR code. You just have to position this correctly. So yeah, can anyone try to demonstrate that? Yeah, okay. Caden, can I see you try? Okay, you just have to press the circle button 3 times. Just make sure it stops at the QR code. If it doesn't stop, you can just you can pretty much just put your hands in front of your Edison robot, and it should stop.
We got a question from Katie.
Oh, I think the Caden is trying to demonstrate. That's fine. Okay, does anyone else wants to demonstrate this? Okay, Toby. Yep. Okay. Awesome. You press the circle button 3 times. Yep. Awesome. Good job, Toby. That looks pretty good, Toby. Awesome. Does anyone else want to demonstrate before we move on? Okay, I can see Marie. Yep. Awesome. Good job. Okay, so your one doesn't work. Abdul, okay, where's Abdul? Where is Abdul? I can't see Abdul. Yeah, Abdul. Okay, awesome. What's the issue? I'm just gonna ask you to unmute.
So I pressed the 3 buttons, and in front of the barcode, it doesn't actually move.
Okay, so so basically when you turn this on, do you see the 2 lights flashing?
Yes.
Okay, so basically just put it in front here. and then just press it 3 times. And then, yeah, if it goes on forever, that's fine. Just place your hand to stop it.
It
Let's see
still
if that
doesn't work.
works. Still doesn't work. Okay. Just what happens if you press the play button? Does it move at all?
No,
Okay, can you press the 3 circle button again? Like make it really fast.
still doesn't work.
Doesn't work? Okay, then you should try to change your batteries.
You have the
Okay.
battery in there. Maybe
Have
you
new
change,
batteries,
put the
yeah.
battery on the wrong pole.
Yeah. So maybe try getting new batteries. See if that works. Okay, awesome. So now this is pretty much the introduction to running your first Edison program. So congratulations, you made your Edison program run. So please pat yourself on the back on getting your Edison robot to move. So just pat yourself on the back. So yeah, awesome. I can see people doing that. Nice, awesome, great job, great job. Okay, so now just before we move on, I'm going to show you some cool features. As you can see in your Edison robot, you should see the bumps. You can attach Lego pieces onto there. So you can pretty much like add some Legos here, make the what's it called, the Edison robots move forward, and then you see these pieces spinning. I've seen students in the past, like build like a very tall tower or an animal or something. They build like an animal on top of this that moves. So that looks pretty cool, you know. So yeah, if you want, next class, maybe if you have some Legos, please place them on top. Make whatever you want, as long as like you can still move. As long as you can still move. Let me just. As long as you can still move. As long as you can still move, then that'll be pretty awesome. So yeah, so if you want as a challenge, yeah, just please put some what's it called Legos on top, and then it should be able to move. So yeah, that's something just to consider. You don't need this anymore, so put this to the side. So can everyone show me the cable? Okay, awesome. Um, so this will be the most important part of this lesson. You need to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, this would be really hard to follow through with all subsequent programs to make your Edison robot move for the rest of the term. So please pay attention to this. If you don't understand, if you're confused, don't worry. We'll go through this many times to at least help you set up your Edison program and allow you to make your Edison program move. So I'm going to share my screen. Um, you should go to this website here. I'm pasting this link in the chat. Please go to this website here. And then when you open this website, you should see this. You should see this page. Question is, who's familiar with Scratch? Does anyone know Scratch? Okay, raise your hand if you are familiar with Scratch. Or done Scratch before. Yep, Toby, you used Scratch before. Nice. Abdul, yep, I've seen you use, you use Scratch. Nice, good job. Awesome. So if you haven't used Scratch, we are going to do some introduction on how to use Scratch. So who's excited? Wave your hands if you're excited for Scratch. You get to make your own robots move. So that's pretty exciting. Awesome. Okay, so if you reach this page, please press Launch at Scratch. So after you enter this page, you should see this video. You should press Launch at Scratch here. Just wait for it. I'll probably have to restart the page. Don't mind me, just the internet is a bit slow on my end. But when you launch Scratch, you should see just a blank canvas. So let me just quickly fix up my thing. Then I'll be back. So I'm just going to quickly fix things up. Okay, so basically now you should be able to see this page. Can anyone see this page? Yep, awesome. If anyone has any issues, so I'm going too fast, please raise your hand. Or if you have any questions, just please raise your hand on Zoom and I can take a step back. So basically what we have is the start. What we're going to do is we have a pretty much like a logical step of events that you want your program to do. So it will start at the very top here and it will go down, down, and down. But let's just do your first Edison program. So what we're going to do is on the top left corner, you just see a forward block that says forward for 1 centimeter at speed 5. Okay, so just drag from here and drop it underneath here. So if you don't know, just drag and drop. Drag and drop. Okay, so we're gonna drag and drop, and then I'm just gonna keep going. If anyone wants me to slow down, just please don't hesitate to raise your hands. So basically, this should be dragging and dropping, and it should be attached under the start. So this is where the Edison program begins, and you run this first command, which is forward for 1 centimeter. Okay, how can Akira asks, how can you buy a robot? I'll let the Brilliant Kids admin just message you directly via private chat about how you can buy the robot as well. Okay, so continuing on, what we want to do now is, before we continue, just make sure you have Edison robot and your cable ready. Yep, perfect, awesome. So now you should attach this end of the Edison robot. You should attach this end and place it into these 2 holes here. You should place it into these 2 holes here. Do you see? Into the 2 holes. Yep, awesome. Okay, so this is the next part. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. Just listen to me first before I let you all do it. I just want to let you know in advance, when you attach this cable into your audio jack, into the part where you attach your headphones, you will not be able to hear me. So because of the fact this is an audio jack, you will not be able to hear me speak. So just pay attention to that. So do not attach this into the audio jack until I tell you that you can follow my steps again. It's because that if I speak, you will not be able to hear me. Does it make sense? Do you understand? Awesome. So if you, I want to basically, when I attach the audio jack, I can still speak, but I want to be able to hear you if you talk to me. But I'm just going to explain this for the time being. So on the top right corner, please press the Program Edison button on the top right corner. Okay, is everyone at the page on the top right corner? Do you see this screen here? Okay, so what we're going to do next is, So ignore, okay, at least I will tell you the steps. There's literally the steps here. You connect the cable into your computer, but don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. You connect your cable in the computer here, and then you make sure your volume is max, full volume in your computer. So here, make sure your volume is full. You press the round button here. You should see two lights. And then you press Program Edison. After pressing Program Edison, you should hear gear spinning. When the gear finish spinning, there should be a beep, and then you should be able to hear, after finish spinning, you should hear a beep, and you should see the two lights flashing.
For some reason, my internet is very slow. So let me try this again. But basically, when you press this, you should see two lights flashing. You can disconnect and you can press play. So let me just quickly fix the internet on my end. Just give me a sec. I'll just quickly disconnect for a few minutes. Just familiarize yourself with the instructions, and yeah, just look in these instructions, familiarize with your instructions, and then I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Let me just quickly fix up my internet.
Hello, everyone. That the step of programming is very important.
Okay, so there's some
We try
issues
to go
on my
back again
end,
and again.
but that's just fine. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do,
Explain this to you step by step again. I'm going to physically explain it to you. So, so first of all, you connect this, you connect the jack here in your computer, connect it. So just pretty much follow the 3 steps and then press Program Edison. So I'm going to type it in the chat. I'm just going to type everything in the chat. So I'm just going to type the steps that you should follow. And then, so basically you follow the 3 steps. The 4th step, press the, click the Program Edison button below the instructions. 5, after that step, when you press the Program Edison button, when you see the 2 lights flashing again, press the play button. So the play button should be here. Oh wait, so disconnect the cable and press the play button. So this is the instructions. So you follow the 3 steps here. So the first step is you attach it into what's it called? Attach it from here, from the cable here, into your computer, into your laptop, and then you make sure your Edison computer volume is at the max. You press the round record button. And then at step 3, which is here, and then you press the program Edison, which is this button here. When you see 2 lights flashing again, you disconnect and you press play, and your Edison robot should be able to work. So just follow all these steps in the chat. Let me try fixing this on my end as well.
Okay, so now you should basically hear a buzzer sound, and then it should call C2 light flashing, and then it should just move forward very slightly. You just do a very slight jolt forward. If it's a slight jolt forward, it means that your Edison robot just successfully ran for the first time. So if you feel a small jolt, it means that your Edison robot is successfully programmed. We can make it drive faster and further after you can get your first Edison robot working. So does anyone have any issues? If you press the play button many times, it should move forward like very bit by bit. Okay, so you should pretty much wait until the gear stops spinning. So you should hear a gear spin, and then after the gear stops spinning, you should see the 2 lights flashing. So let me try it on my end again.
You just have to make sure you attach this properly, and maybe that you have strong internet connection. So basically,
Attaches in. So first step, connect the headphone jack in. Make sure the volume to the maximum. Press the round button here, and then program Edison. The light should turn off, and then the light should be flashing. When the light flashes, it should be able to have a small jolt. This is just the first basic step. This is pretty much the hardest step. If you can get this, then we can do pretty much every subsequent task. Does anyone have any issues? This is the most challenging part. Okay, I'll ask you to unmute. Okay, can you?
Okay.
Yep. What's the issue?
So we plugged it in here.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, can you? No, you can't hear me. Why can't?
You're unmuted though, but like I just can't hear your microphone.
Sorry. If I shout, can you hear me?
I still can't hear you. Sorry, but maybe find.
okay, I can hear something. I can hear something now.
You can hear me now.
I can hear you now. You're perfect. Awesome.
Right. We plugged it in here.
Awesome. Yep.
Put it in the audio jack.
Yep.
And click Program Edison. Oh, sorry. Did the round button, then Program Edison.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the 2 lights came on solidly. but I didn't hear
Yep.
any gear going. I don't hear anything happening. And it just
Okay,
sits
so
there, and the screen isn't changing at all.
oh, the screen shouldn't change. The
Okay.
screen shouldn't change, but make sure you press so make sure you press the what's it called? Just press this like
The play
maybe just
Edison.
press it multiple times. Yeah, press it multiple times, and then until you hear the gear spinning. When the gear spins, the two lights should be turning off, should turn off, and then after the gear stops spinning, you'll flash again.
Okay, we'll just keep trying.
So just keep trying. Yeah, just keep trying to program Edison. Yep, Alice, what's up?
It doesn't work when I press program Edison.
Okay, so do you see the block, right? Do you see the two lights first?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Have you attached it? Have you attached the cable? So when you pretty much attach the cable and then press program Edison, and just wait for a gear spinning sound, or when you hear a what's it called, or see the lights turn off. So I'll just show you what will happen. So I won't be able to hear you, but you should be able to hear me still. So here, when I press program Edison, wait, let me.
If you have any like headphone devices and stuff, make sure you disconnect it. Otherwise, it will interfere. So yeah, so make sure you turn this, press this button here, and then press program Edison. You should see the light turn off, and then you'll flash again. So this is what you should see. So let's try it. Let's see if that works. Okay, Zain, what's the issue on your end?
When I'm pressing the triangle button, it's not moving forward.
But do you feel like a small jolt, right?
Huh?
Do you feel like a small push?
Yeah, there's a small push, but I changed it many times. Like the programming, I did forwards for 5 centimeters at a speed of 5.
Okay, but you got to like program for the first time, right?
No, but it didn't move at the first time.
Okay. Okay. Actually, let's just maybe just to make sure everybody's program work. What I want you to do is just change this number here. Change this number to 20. Can everyone change it to 20? Okay, so change it to 20 here. I'm just going to ask you one by one. Has this been changed to 20? Marie, has it been changed to 20? Just give a thumbs up if it's been changed to 20. Zane, is it changed to 20?
Yeah, I just changed it to 20.
Okay, awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure everyone changed it to 20. Alice, what's up? Can you unmute?
It makes a sound, but it doesn't move.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. It makes a sound though. That's good. Okay, so I'm just change this to 20, so it will make the move, the forward motion like much more obvious.
I already.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's just do the 20 first. We'll get to the next step later on. Okay, Marie, yep. Okay, Akira, she can watch it later when she gets the robot. Linus, Caden, have you changed it to 20? Yeah, just making sure. Lucas, has it been changed to 20? Yep, awesome. Alex, you probably know this already. Toby, has it been changed for you to 20? Yep, awesome. Okay, so now let's try to do this again. So on the top right corner, press Program Edison. Follow the 3 steps. So pretty much just wait for me to finish off what's it called, my explanation before you try yourself. Because when you connect this inside, you're not able to hear me speak at all. So first step, you connect this inside your headphone jack. Your volume is at the max volume. Press the circle here. You see 2 lights. And then the 4th step here, press the program Edison button. The light should turn off. And then you see a beep, and then you see 2 lights flashing. You take this off. And then so yes, I'm going to this at one time. Max volume here. Press the round button here. And then press the program Edison button here. You should hear gear spinning, and you should see 2 lights flashing. When you see 2 lights flashing, you can disconnect the cable from your end, and then you should be able to drive forward. I'll let you try it on your end now. So I'll just copy and paste the instructions again. The first 3 steps are the same. I just added step 4 and step 5.
Sorry, everyone. I know this is the dragon. I think we've done it for several terms, and this is probably the most difficult part. Once you get over this step, you should be good. So I do understand that there will be some issue, but yeah, we try to get everyone to over this, because once you program a robot, everything else should be quite easy.
Yeah, so this is the biggest hurdle here. So once you can at least get your Edison robot to program, then you can pretty much do as many programs as possible within this term. Nice robot, Kira. Nice. We can play with those later on. But if you can get your Edison robot, that'll be really great. Okay, Marie.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So we followed the instructions, and we did get to the place where we could hear the gear, and then it stopped and the flashing lights came back on. And so then you said unplug it and press the play button. So this is the play button, hey?
Yeah, the very top one, yeah.
Yes. So then when we did it, it took off and it was like,
Wait.
is that what it's meant to do?
Yeah, so does it move forward though?
It moved forward, but it's like wiggling, and it didn't move forward 1 centimeter.
But it wiggled, but it moved
Yeah.
forward for but the wheels like spin for like an elongated period of time, right?
Yeah.
You press play. I want to see what it looks like on your end.
This one wheel spins while the other one stays still, and then the other one spins while the other one stays still. They all
Okay. So you just probably it does work. It does work. So I think just probably because you probably added a few of the programs, a few of the drag and drops here. What does it look like? Is it only the 20 centimeters at speed 5, right?
What is ours?
If you added a few things, it might.
No, it says forward 1 centimeter at speed 5. But the boys were playing with it earlier, so I wonder if they've already pressed buttons or something.
It's or did you add extra stuff below this part here?
No.
Okay. Then I would say probably if that's the case, then maybe try changing your batteries. If that doesn't fix it, then probably you might have to. There might be some issues with Edison robot. We might have to get it replaced. But maybe just make sure the code is exactly like that. Are you sure the code is exactly that?
So you want it to be 20 centimeters, speed 5. Okay, I will try again.
So you just basically take it out.
Yeah.
Try dragging and dropping here.
Yeah.
And then just put it for 20 centimeters.
Yeah.
And then just try programming it again. If that doesn't work, then maybe change your batteries.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Okay, does anyone else would like to demonstrate the program working? Yeah, okay, awesome. Lucas, I can see Lucas. Yeah, nice, awesome. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Great job, Lucas. Linus, you've raised your hand. Yep, awesome. Do you want to demonstrate?
Yeah. I've just got a bit of a problem with my Edison because each time I plug it in, it keeps making this noise and not actually taking in the code,
What noises it make?
like a dee-doo sound.
Ah, okay. So, but there's no gear spinning, right?
No.
Okay, so maybe just turn it off and then turn it off and then turn it on again and then try that process again.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, then and make sure like this is fully this is connected properly. So just turn it off and turn it on again. Make sure the cable is connected properly. If it doesn't work, then probably your batteries. You need to probably review your batteries. Make sure your batteries is connected correctly.
Okay.
Let's try that. So turn off, turn on, do the step again properly, and then if not, just change your batteries. Awesome. Does anyone want to demonstrate working? So Lucas, I saw it working for you. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, make sure, yeah, when you connect the cable to your laptop or to your computer or something, you will not be able to hear me. So yeah, does anyone want to demonstrate? Oh, better question. Does anyone have any issues? Any other issues? If you have any issues, raise your hand. I'll help you out one by one. Yep, Zayn. I will. Okay, what's the issue on your end, Zayn?
It's the same thing. My dad has checked the batteries and kept them back again. It's still not working, not moving either.
So, but you see the lights flashing, right?
Yes.
The lights are flashing.
Yes.
Okay, did you turn on? You turn on, yeah. Did you fall like? Okay, so what happens each step? What happens at each step? So do you when you turn this, when you connect this?
Yeah.
When you press this button here?
The circle. Yes.
You see two lights flash. Do you see the two lights on?
Yes. It's the same with me.
When you program Edison,
Yes.
when you program Edison, do you see the light? Do you see the light turn off? And hear anything?
Not yet.
Okay, so the issue is maybe just connect it and then just try program Edison again and then get back to me.
I've been doing this for the last 10 minutes. It's not been working still.
So does the light turn off and then there's a light turn off and you hear it spinning, right?
Before it was, but not now.
Okay. Just maybe turn on and off again, and then just keep pressing program Edison like multiple times until it runs. Maybe this.
Alright.
Maybe try pressing it multiple times.
Sure.
You hear the gear spinning. Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, just to clarify things, we're only spending this lesson getting your Edison robot to work. We will do some more advanced coding stuff next lesson. So yeah, anyone have any issues? If not, we will just add some extra code, to pretty much whilst we wait for everyone else. So what I want you to do is take a backwards and then pretty much like place 20 centimeters after that. And let's see if that works. So what you should do is drive forward and then drive backwards. So I'm just going to program this on my end. I'll go to this step again. So you on the top right corner, you press program Edison. There's these 3 steps. We wait for this to load up. We connect the headphone jacks in, and then make sure you connect it. Step 1, Make sure the volume is at full volume, at the top volume. That's step 2. Step 3, you press the what's it called? The circle button here. Make sure you see the 2 lights on. And then what you do is program Edison. Just press it multiple times. And then you should see the lights turn off. So I'll just probably do it one more time. Here, just press program Edison. The light should turn off. You see the gear spinning. And then turn it off. You can disconnect. Then what you should do, you should drive forward and drive backwards. So yeah. I'll give you all a few minutes to try it on your end. Does anyone else have any issues on there they want to try to clarify? And Marie, is your issue sorted out?
Okay, so we tried the whole thing and it did the same thing. So we changed the batteries and it's still doing the same thing where the wheels, like one wheel's just going for ages and then it stops and the next wheel goes and then they randomly both start. And it's
that's interesting. That's interesting. So you have this exact website. You have this exact.
Yeah, I've got just the 20 centimeters forward. I didn't put the 20 centimeters backwards yet, but yeah, that's right. It's the same. Yeah.
Okay, let's just see if there's. That's strange.
Is it possible that because earlier today, before we had hooked up to the computer, so I didn't like this website, this is the first time I'm seeing that, but the boys were pressing the round button and trying to get it to do stuff. Could it have like programmed itself?
Sure. It shouldn't have been able to do that, but you hear the gear spinning and the lights flashing, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that part's working now.
Okay, so it is
Sorry,
programmed.
Peter, I think you might have 2 tabs on your browser. Can you
Tabs?
yeah, using what browser you use, Chrome or
Chrome, yeah.
Chrome? Can you turn off all the Chrome and start again? Try again. Because I worry you might have 2 tabs and one of them have funky programs.
This is the only Scratch program that I have open. Like I have heaps of other tabs open for other things, but I don't have any other Scratch things open.
Okay.
Or maybe try Incognito mode.
Ah.
Maybe
Okay.
try doing Incognito mode. Okay. Kaden, do you want to demonstrate? Or do you have any questions?
How do I do Incognito?
You press the play button.
Peter, can I demonstrate?
Yeah, sure. Will demonstrate, Kaden? Yeah, nice, awesome. Good job, Kaden. That was really good. Awesome. Good job, Kaden.
If Kaden can do it, everyone else can do it.
Exactly. This first lesson is going to be like the challenging one. I promise you, once we get this done, everyone gets this set up, then we will be able to get to more cool Edison programs. Awesome. Does anyone want to demonstrate the moving forward and moving backwards part? Okay. So does anyone know, looking at this thing here, does anyone know how to make the Edison program move forward really fast? Does anyone have any ideas how to do that? Any ideas? I'll try to hint this direction. Does anyone is in this direction? Does anyone know how to increase the speed? Yep, Toby.
You like where it says at speed 5, you could click on it and increase it.
Yep. What should I do to make it the fastest?
Like 10.
Yep.
Click on 10.
Okay, awesome. And nice, awesome. Thank you, Toby. And how do I make it move backwards very slowly? Does anyone know? Anyone else apart from Toby would like to try to answer this? So here. Yep. Does anyone have any? Okay, raise your hand. Raise the hand button in Zoom if you want to answer how. Yep, Kaden. Yep. What do you do here? Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you unmute?
Change it to 1.
Yep, change it to 1. Yep, awesome. Okay, so now can everyone try to program this? So you should be able to know at least have the basic introduction on how to program this, the Edison robot. So just follow the steps. Step 1, you put this in. You put this in here. Make sure sometimes it turns off on its own. Just try to turn it on here. Make sure you flip it on. Here. First step, connect this. Make sure your volume is at the max volume, and then press the circle button here. And then press Program Edison. And then after this point, you disconnect. You disconnect this, and then pretty much you drive forward. You will drive forward really fast, and then move backwards really slow. Awesome. So Zahin, I see you raise your hand. What's up? Zahin, is everything all good? I'll get back to you. Caden. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Where is Caden at? Yep, Caden, do you want to demonstrate? You just raise your hand. Do you want to demonstrate, or is there anything you want to ask?
It's working now.
Okay, do you want to okay, Zain, it's working for you now?
Yeah, because I just tried. I was first using my computer, but now I tried with my iPad. It works.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, if it doesn't work on one, if it doesn't work on your computer, maybe try on a different computer as well.
Sure.
So yeah, awesome. Thanks, Zain. Yeah, listen to Zain's step. If it doesn't work on your computer, or just try on iPad or try on some different device and see if that works. Okay. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Okay, Caden, do you want to demonstrate? Sorry, we just got interrupted right there. Yep. Awesome. Good job, Caden. Lucas, yep. I can see your thing driving in a weird zigzag shape. Okay. Zain, you asked a question again. What's up?
Can I share also?
Yeah, sure. Do you have your camera?
Sure.
Yeah, it will help you if you can turn on your camera on. Yep, awesome. Okay, so let's see you run.
Okay.
Yep, right. Nice, awesome.
And backwards.
Nice, awesome. Okay, so how would you make it drive forward, drive backwards very slowly?
Yes.
How would you make your robot drive backwards very slowly?
Oh, speed.
Yep. What would you change the speed to if you want to make it very slow?
1.
Yep. Awesome. You're on the right track. Oh, that's a great job, Sam. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay. Okay. Marie. Is it Marie or Mary? Mary or Mary? Maybe try on a different laptop if it doesn't work. If it's an issue with the wheel, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe try disconnecting the wheel here. Maybe try putting it in and put it back in. Like take the wheels out and maybe try connecting it again. Just putting this in and maybe reconnecting it. Maybe try that again. Different computer. Just try like using a different tool altogether as well. So yeah. Awesome. Okay, does anyone else want to demonstrate? Yep, Toby. Nice, awesome, great job, Toby. Awesome. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. What we learned is pretty much how to set up your Edison robot. Just done a few commands to make it move forward and backwards. We'll do some more advanced stuff next week. So please, if you don't understand how to how to run the Edison program or have any issues, please rewatch this video. I explained this multiple times, multiple different ways on how to set up your Edison robot and how to program it. If you have any issues, please email Brilliant Kids admin, or you can just ask me early next week. But I expect to continue on with the course next week. Continue on with the course next week.
Yep. So far, who's having issue? Mary, one. Who else? Raise your hand, your physical hand. Linus, you having issue? Are you good?
Yep. Okay, awesome. Well, this will be the end of the class.
So everyone seems to be okay except for Mary. Okay, Mary. Probably I will. Can you send us an email, Mary? And then we sort something out.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, Alice. Sorry, Peter. Alice having a question.
Let's see, Alice. What's up, Alice?
It isn't going backwards and forwards, and it's just going in a circle.
So this is your thing going forwards and backwards, right?
It isn't. It's going in a circle.
Okay, it's probably some. Okay, is it going in a circle? Like, what's it called? Does it go like all in a circle only just one way, or does it go both ways as well?
It's just going like that way, like in this, like sideways.
Okay. Does it ever go backwards or only goes forward?
Just forward.
I think
Okay.
I think she might not program it. Did you hear the grinding sound when you program it?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe just an issue with how you program. We can go to that next week. Yeah. So if you have any issues, just rewatch the video. If any issues, just rewatch the video. We can go through some issues we have next week. And yeah, please just experiment this thing. Next week we'll pretty much continue on with some of the content. We'll be continuing on with new content and stuff. We'll try not to spend time next lesson going through how to set it up. I should be able to have it done this lesson. We'll be doing like actual programming of Edison next week. So yeah, please try to sort this out. If you have any issues, just send an email or have these questions ready next week, and we will try to try to get onto the course as soon as possible. Is everyone cool with that?
All right, everyone. This lesson will be recorded because I know that for the first one, few people, or from experience, quite a few people got issue in programming. So it will be uploaded on YouTube. If you check your original email, we have that. So you should be able to watch it probably from tomorrow and try again. If not, then try to contact Brilliant Kids. For now, I'm gonna unmute everyone to say thank you to Peter for the lessons.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.